Hey guys, welcome to another interview with Sharon Drink with Matt. Today I'm talking to Queenslanders Tomohung. Yeah, got him.
Hello.
Hey mate.
Woo, we did it. I didn't think we were going to be able to do it.
Yeah, I was like that the first couple of times.
How do you do the volume on this thing up, Baz? Where's your volume control? Where?
That speaker just said.
Where?
Oh yeah, there's one on the computer up at the top.
Go move that and then this one anytime.
And there's a
Leave her alone.
There. Can you hear us all right?
Yeah, me?
Yeah, sweet. Woo. That's all right.
How are you?
Good. How you going?
Yeah, good mate, good. Where are you guys from?
Ipswich.
Ipswich, wow.
Pretty much 4305, yeah. So,
That place always blows me away. There's more jails than houses, isn't there?
yeah,
Ipswich.
we got the jail precinct out near us, man, yeah. Oh.
You're Barellan and fucking.
We won't talk about the jails, but
it's easier to take people off the streets and throw them into a close jail, that's all.
Yeah.
All right. So, this is funny actually because we had a friend at school called Tom, and he was hung like a horse, man. He was hung like a horse, and that's what we used to call him, Tomohung. Yeah. And I'm thinking, what? Because I went to school in Queensland. I thought maybe he might be one of you guys.
No, I'm hung, but my name's not Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so where did the name come from?
We pretty much just made up word. We are honestly, can you remember Dan where we got what the made up word from?
Yeah, just made up word.
Yeah, it's just a made up word. So
2 words put together.
2 words put together.
Tomo
Tomo. Apparently, Tomo in Japanese means friend.
and hung means hang with friends.
Hang with friends, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that. Or the other way is Tomo is a derivative for cutting. Tomo like tomahawk cutting. And hung penis.
Okay,
So cutting a big penis off.
I was the first one, better hanging with friends.
Yeah.
You just made that last one up, eh? So what? Tom. So what was on the stereo when you guys were growing up? What was your parents
Oh,
putting into your head?
Neil Diamond, fucking
Credence.
country granola,
ABBA.
Beatles, all that shit music. Something turned me right off it. But yeah. Yeah, my parents weren't really into music, man, really, you know.
My parents were into rock, listen to a lot of like fucking Meatloaf and the Sweet and yeah. Sweet glam rock.
Next. Who's next?
Right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's next? What songs, what music they were listening to as kids?
Good off, and parents, dad used to listen to a lot of Beatles and that sort of stuff, and that 60s sort of music. And Meatloaf.
Sorry about that, mate. We're in a jam room. We're having jamming this afternoon, so that was just the feedback. So right now.
Yeah. Yeah, 70s rock sort of thing. That sort of stuff. I remember Bad Out of Hell was big when I was a kid. So,
Yeah, that's fine.
can't even.
Can't hear you now, mate. We can't hear you. What's on it?
Each person's got to answer this.
Oh, wait, hold it. What? Okay. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah, I can
you.
hear you now. But, yeah. And my dad, man, was just Neil Diamond.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so.
That's nothing to be ashamed about. Neil Diamond went off.
When I was younger, I went through a period when I was listening to like early rap music. You know, I was hanging out, spray paint trains and shit back in the day. You know, I bloody Beat Street and all that sort of stuff. But then listening to the early Run DMC and all that sort of stuff. And
Yeah,
then
shit, Run DMC.
and then I just sort of discovered AC/DC, I suppose, and Iron Maiden, and started getting to the metal sort of stuff. That's when I started playing guitar.
Yeah.
But I grew up on, my parents were kind of cool. They were like kind of bikers, you know, so I always having parties. So I always had pretty cool music growing up.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's good, like how you started off with that. It's like when you're growing up and your parents, they say to you, don't smoke pot because it'll lead to fucking heroin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's how the music situation is.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
know, you long for something harder and faster and harder and faster as each music you listen to and each genre you listen. That was a bad analogy, but yeah, I'll keep it.
I'd say it's like a drug, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like a
fucking
drug.
right.
I mean, if you got passion for music, it's like a drug. You just want more, you want more. You stay up all fucking night playing.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But also in grade 7, I got this teacher. I turned up to school the first day in grade 7, and I had this teacher who was apparently a real arsehole, you know, and it was fucking bad. I didn't like it, but he was the one that, like Friday afternoons, he'd always have music appreciation. He was a muso himself and stuff. He was into the really old fucking English sort of stuff. I mean, that's where I got introduced to like Herman's Hermits and Beatles and fucking Sabbath and Deep Purple, that sort of stuff too. So, you know, I thought this guy was a real arsehole. All he was, like as a teacher and personally, but he had a love for music that sort of spread to me, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, I left primary school in year 5 to move from Sydney to the Gold Coast. And by doing that, I got knocked back to year 4. And this was when The Wall just came out, Pink Floyd. And our teacher was he was actually German, but he played that movie for us. I remember in grade 4. It was like, what the fuck is this? I had no idea. But yeah.
Couldn't sleep for 2 weeks. You're scared of these huge fucking hammers coming and smacking in your sleep.
Yeah. With ball bags under their chin.
Yeah.
So what's on the stereo now? What are you guys? Well, another one. This is for each of you. What are you listening to at the moment? If you were to play press on your song list, what would be on there?
Poison Idea, Anthrax, Amyl Sniffers, and Secret Mods. Yeah.
I dig that. Yep.
I've been getting hardcore lately. You know, the gym I like listening to like Till You're Dead and like hardcore Vex, they're good, and fucking Hopes. I'm in a Hopes hardcore band from Eastern Europe at the moment. They're really good. Yeah, what else? But yeah, I like a lot of hip hop stuff too. So you'll find I have a lot of fucking like Wombat Nerve and like
I like anything Aussie. Yeah.
Aussie.
Anything Aussie, whether it be hardcore, whether it be metal. I'm not too keen on the real country stuff. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You go through phases, as you know, phases where it was just like, playing in a metal band, so you just listen to a heap of fucking metal, whether it be European but I always go back to Aussie stuff, because I don't know.
Yeah.
It's got an edge to it, it's like, yeah, it's simple, but it's fucking, it moves you,
No, definitely. 100%. Have we all answered that?
I don't think I'm answering.
Teenage bottle rocket, yes, you are. Come a little bit more here.
Nah.
There we go.
No, it's just because they're like a punk. Oh, I don't know if you consider them pop punk, but they're just easy to play on guitar. Yeah. But Pennywise, story of the year. But then I got some of the heavier bands are Landmarks. Call it on my Valentine. Stuff like that. Bit of ABBA, no.
Have you guys got a bit of a sound like you can go up or something? Because it's really hard to hear.
Well, the microphone will be up there. Yeah. Probably plug in.
Yeah. Not plugging a microphone.
Just needs a little.
Sorry.
We'll get a microphone.
Yeah, we'll get a microphone and you should get it better.
How about? How about what?
Yeah.
There's an adapter.
Yeah. Well, we're both here. Plug that in.
Plug that in that microphone. Get up better.
I hope it's a computer, but it's like a computer.
Yep.
Right?
Otherwise, I got one of them there.
It's in now.
I think I'm gonna have to set that up. I don't know. Can you hear it? Hear that?
Yep. Yep.
Is that better?
Way better.
Way better?
100% better.
Yeah, well,
But it's one of them directional mics. I'll just move it around so it's facing right towards us. That should be better.
no. Wait,
There
there we go. Yeah, sweet.
Excellent. You hear me clearly?
Oh, you hear you clearly?
Yeah. We got your voice going through the PA, so we got no problem hearing you, man.
You can hear us,
What's
all
your
right?
fa- what's your favorite genre?
Yeah, probably hardcore punk.
Anything guitar driven, for me anyway, anything guitar driven. It's something that moves you, you know? I like to be moved by music. If it gives you goosebumps, if it makes you bang your head, that fucking makes you move. And that's with songwriting and the songs that we play to choose and stuff. It's got to move you, you know? It's got to do something special to you. Give you goosebumps. That's what music does for me.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to portray, you know? Live especially. You get cunts there that move and they have to move. They're involuntary, you know? You've just done that to them. You've just done that to them, and that's a fucking huge thrill.
Yep. Cheers on that. Is there a genre you hate?
No, country and western, two of them. Country and western.
But I appreciate all music. I just don't choose to listen to that. Doesn't move me.
Right,
Doesn't move me.
Well, I said this before, probably a lot before. There is a gem in every genre of music. You'll find a gem.
Yeah.
You agree with that? You think like
Yeah.
like even country, like fucking I heard had to listen to a shitload of it, but to find that one song. But even countries, Casey Chambers.
Yeah.
You can watch it on YouTube. It's two of my most hated genres mixed together. Well, not really, but it's Casey Chambers doing Losing It, Eminem.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
With banjo and fucking everything, man.
That sounds interesting. Worth checking out.
Yeah, it is. It's worth checking out, man. Like,
I mean, as a musician, you know, that's they're very talented to be able to do that. You know what I mean? But I find a lot of country, it's more you don't get moved by the music. It's more about the story. A lot of country songs and stuff are bloody. You know, there's a big story behind it. You know, you got to listen to the lyrics.
yeah.
What about losing your missus, your dog dying, and you breaking down?
I was just about to say the same thing. You guys play any covers?
Well, we're working out which covers to play now because, you know, we originally formed this band after 25 years. So we're working through the back catalogue, trying to put a couple of new ones together and picking 2 covers. We used to cover Paranoid, Black Sabbath, and Killing in the Name, Rage Against the Machine, but
That was 25 years ago.
and it wasn't really, they weren't really suited for Tomohung sound at the time, you know. But yeah.
We just got so much original music coming around in our heads that we're concentrating on that and writing songs and doing it that way rather than just, we got our heads filled up with fucking our own original stuff that we just put fucking covers on the back burner.
Yeah.
It'll be some sort of old school punk song for sure.
We're probably going to do God Knows one because I like Brisbane punk, but yeah.
Something Aussie too.
Yeah.
Appreciate the Aussie stuff. I mean, we're looking at our Meanie song. Anything fast and loud, man, guitar driven, we'll be in.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to his coming down to Wollongong.
Yeah. Sweet.
June, isn't it?
It'll be cold in June, eh? Cold down there in June?
Nah.
I'm gonna be tattooed down there.
Wollongong's weird. Wollongong's, it's a weird fucking place.
Yeah.
In every aspect.
Tumbleweed came from there, man. I used to love a bit of Tumbleweed, still do.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they've done anything since Jay passed away, yeah?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
They did do a memorial. They did a
some sort of tour thing with a couple of maybe with Spiderbait. I don't know. I've seen it a few years ago anyway.
Yeah, some summer.
See how like Red Hot Summer Tour or some fucking thing that was going around at the time. I sort of that line Aussie fucking Aussie band. Friends are wrong. All that sort of stuff. Green Spoon, you know, they're all sort of coming back now. You know, running out of drug money, so you got to get the band back together.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I thought maybe I was just lost in the clouds or something. But like Exploited, GBH, fucking TSOL.
I know, right?
All these bands, they're just fucking
money.
Yeah.
like fuck.
But also, you get to a stage as a musician, you think, fuck, man. I mean, Keith Richards is still going, fucking blah blah blah. I can keep doing this till I'm fucking 70, so let's do it.
Yeah, man.
Got the fucking money, you got the time now. Smash it.
Yeah. Well, I've actually got an interview at the end of March with Keith Morris from Circle Jerks.
Yeah.
I was stoked, mate. I got onto him while he was over here with Off.
Yep.
And I just pleaded with him, man. He goes, all right. Just, I don't want to do the interview with Off. I wanted it as a Circle Jerks interview. So you're going to have to wait for me to go back to America and we'll work out the times. But yeah.
Nice.
That'll be a very interesting fucking interview with all political beliefs and stuff.
Yeah, good.
So you guys had the opportunity, another one to each. You guys had the opportunity to put a 6-band gig together. Who would the bands be? It could be dead, alive, broken up, fucking.
Oh wow, what a question!
Well, that changes by the day, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Six bands.
Including yourself.
Yeah, because you got some 5 bands.
So
You have to put yourself on the bill, wouldn't you? It's going to be your 5 other favourite ever musicians playing, so you'd want to be on the bill.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to do a couple. Well, for me anyway, you'd have to do a couple of old school metal bands that I grew up with. Maybe like a Anthrax, definitely a fucking Slayer. And then maybe some definitely fucking Aussie bands, whether it be fucking Cosmic Psychos or fucking or even going, to your fucking Frenzal Rhymes or your fucking Grin Spoons or your bloody classic fucking Aussie who get up there on fucking stage under them hot lights every fucking weekend and just nut out them fucking rock songs, early.
I
You
probably say
just made a festival then, not a gig.
my five would probably be Phantom Mass. My pattern, I'll have to have my pattern act gig, Phantom Mass,
Yeah,
Dream Killers, I don't know
Dream
Oh, they're playing around again too, the Dream Killers, aren't
Yeah, they are in a certain form.
GGL and the GGL and the Murder Junkies, because I reckon it'd be mad having throwing shit around the place.
they? Would it be GG's Murder Junkies or Darcy's Murder Junkies?
GGL and the Murder Junkies, yeah.
Because I don't know. I'd love to hear GG's music just without him, kind of thing. Oh, their new singer's brilliant.
Sure.
He kicks ass. So that's only 4.
Four and who else? King Crimson.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. And I'll probably have to go Suicidal Tendencies.
yeah, it's fine.
Who?
Suicidal Tendencies.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What's the name? Yeah, we're going. Mr. Bungle's playing here next Sunday. We're going to see Lombardo with Scotty and fucking I mean the King Mike Patton on stage, man. It's got to be pretty good.
So the Ipswich has got to be full of bands, hey? Because I think I've interviewed at least 5 bands that are from Ipswich.
There probably is a few when you think about it.
Again, it goes through waves, you know. Maybe 20 years ago, there was a pub on every corner putting bands on every Friday and Saturday nights. But then sort of pokies come along and the live scene fucking shut down and that, and then it seems to be coming back a little bit more now. We seem to play, because we're all in other bands and stuff. And we seem to play with a lot of young kids, you know. And it gives you a really good fucking feeling for the future when there's young kids. You know, some of them had to have their parents there, you know, to fucking chaperone playing in an 18 plus. You know, and it's real good. You know,
Young band from up here called The Disdain. Really good, really good.
Yeah.
They're only just starting out.
They're only like 16 or something.
Yeah.
Same equipment.
Oh,
They play better than their age. They,
yeah,
they do. They really do, and they're only just starting out. So
yeah.
when they get to this, they're good now. So I can't wait to see them in a couple of years.
and so they're really learning their stage presence. You know, they put on a fucking good show. So by the time they're 25, man, they'll know what the deal is. They'll get their gear on. They'll fucking play, and they'll get their gear off. You know.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Wollongong, we've got a band, a friend of mine that's in about 5 bands. He plays in a 2-piece. That's just drummer and bass. But fuck me, does he make it sound brilliant? And then there's another band, Radio Rejects, another band, Clouds. But like the amount of fucking talent that's coming up now, you're exactly right. It's
I think we're playing Radio Rejects on some of the tour, right? Down there. Radio Rejects, we're playing with them, I think.
Yeah. When you
Cool.
they're great. They're great. And Shawnee's Angels, they're great too, but well, they're not called Shawnee's Angels anymore.
Yeah, it's strange that they changed it. They're sure his Angels a cool name.
Yeah, and Shawnee's real tricky too. She's gone and named
Please stop
with
asking. Stop asking.
first letters.
Yeah.
Like instead of Shawnee, it said, and that's so she doesn't have to change the actual fucking label.
Logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's still got the SA.
Yeah.
But you'll have a blast playing with them, with the left tards. They're hectic. It's going to be a good night. That one and the Newcastle one is just going to kick ass.
Yeah, I Hate People are supposed to be good, eh?
Oh, they're great.
Yeah.
Well, the guy from I Hate People's the drummer from the Left Tards. So
Okay.
he's doing the Left Tards gig on the 15th, and then on the 17th he's playing for I Hate People.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, so I don't know about up Queensland, but it's a lot of bands or musicians down here in like 20 bands.
Same up here,
Yeah,
man.
it's the same. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got multi band performers. Yeah.
But in that scene, you know, you go, fuck on. I love that dude. I love the way he plays drums or whatever. I got to find a way to play with that cunt, you know. That's sort of how it works.
Yeah.
Or someone says, hey, man, we can want to get together for a jam. Next minute, you got fucking 10 songs together and you're in a band. Oh, fucking, you know.
I had a band, I interviewed a band once, and they actually started off, they were doing one night, it was just going to be Dead Kennedy covers. And something must have fucking ping, and they ended up fucking being a band. And one of the best bands. Yeah. And the Left Tards, they actually do my intro and outro music for the show.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I know, I was singing before Kathleen Turner Overdrive being from Ipswich, but they're not, they're from Toowoomba. You heard Kathleen Turner Overdrive?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from Toowoomba, aren't they?
Yeah, it's Woomba, yeah.
Yeah.
You get a little bit of a scene up there, you know. It died there for a few years as well, you know. Got all hoity-toity and stuff like that, and all the pubs and clubs that used to have live music, they're all fucking recarpeted and everything, and you know, it's just they didn't want the riffraff in there anymore. There's a few starting now. There's that Mouseproof Brewery that's around there too. The craft beers, they always, you know, they started off putting on just acoustic duos and stuff, and they started to get some people there. So now they're starting to get some fucking rock bands, some punk bands, shit in there. So
I've got a Besser Blitz,
yeah,
I hate that fucking word. Besser brick from the playroom.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
I fucking have it wrapped up and everything so I can't get fucking scratched or anything.
that's a playroom down the coast, Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Calabaza there, that was fucking great. It's called the Pit.
It was
Dollar drinks, man, dollar basic spirits.
Hey?
There used to be dollar basic spirits there on a fucking Friday night.
Oh yeah. Now Thursday you'd have dollar drinks. Friday you had bands, Saturday bands, and Sunday you'd have dollar drinks.
I've seen some good Aussie bands there too, you know, right from the Angels, the fucking Screaming Jets. Fireballs, I remember seeing Fireballs there one night. Fuck, they blew me away.
Yeah, fireballs. No.
I saw Ignatius Jones there one night. I don't think it was Jimmy and the boys. I think it was just him by himself. But he was like climbing the rafters and everything, doing all these fucking transformations with his body and fucking, it was weird. And some of you haven't picture 6-band gig.
Okay, who's next?
I'll pass
Yeah,
that
go
one.
and put up. Put your look
Okay.
Baz.
Pennywise, MXPX, NoFX, Guttermouth, Lagwagon.
No, that's so funny. I saw all of those bands at the playroom. Surf skate and slam. Remember when they did that surf skate and slam?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was wicked. Except someone broke into my house while we were there. Stole on me drugs and assholes. It was a good day, but it was a good day.
Good time.
Good times.
Have you got any memorable gigs? Like good, like is there a gig that just out above the rest? Like, fuck fellas, we just fucking kicked ass. That was brilliant.
So,
I've been from like that we've seen, or you mean like if you got with people
Right.
played. Oh, we haven't really played. This will be our first.
Yeah,
back
yeah.
then, mate.
Uh, You played something 20 years ago or something, didn't you?
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That was back in the day though, when you might only be one or two bands. You'd do fucking 3 40-minute sets or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it was anywhere.
No.
Well, you stand out on stage,
Yeah, yeah. But I'd probably say Dust Your Place was the time I was sounding their best, maybe. Back then in 96, 1996. So that was the last time we played, 96, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Man.
first gig back would be April 6th.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you just ever play at the playroom?
No.
No, I never did.
And have you guys been in other bands in the meantime?
I haven't, but they
Yeah, I'll
haven't.
tell you, two of us, me and Buddha were in Cursed Earth. And Dan's in a couple.
Yeah, I'm in Born Again Hypocrite and Trinitide and Tomohung.
I've been around the music scene for about 30 years, so it's too many fucking bands for me to go. I was in Flash Pennies, Draft Dodger, like Perth Earth said.
Fuck that.
Fuck that. A few other different ones over the years, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy.
Will be your first
Have you,
podcast?
back then, did you ever play gigs that, like, remember the Sex Pistols, they got put on a bill for a bunch of cowboys? Has that ever happened to you guys at all? You've been on a bill and you should not have been on that bill?
Kind of in the early days, I think we were playing in one band once that had all their gear set up and stuff, and played a few songs, and the promoters, no, this is too loud, just fucking shut the main power, but we wouldn't stop. Shut the main fucking power off.
Yeah.
I played in a band called Juggernaut, and we played at with Jimmy Barnes and the Choir Boys. And we were on stage for like 5 minutes, and the side manager, the sound manager's like, cut it off. We've only played like one song, and I'm like, no, we're going to keep going. So we just kept going for like another 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So they knew what we were like. We were a rock metal band, Juggernaut, that I was in. But once we got on stage and started fucking jumping around and being crazy, they were like, nah, that's too heavy or whatever. But they put us on the bill, so, you know.
Yeah. Do a bit of research.
Yeah, that's it.
But I don't think anything like the Blues Brothers playing in some fucking cowpoke thing where we can Chickamore and Chicken Stop the Bombs hitting you. I don't think we've had much of that shit.
I've had hot dogs thrown at me.
When was that?
That was out of West Morton College.
Yeah.
And which band was it?
Throwing hot dogs at you.
Yeah, they were throwing hot dogs and like full Coke cans at us. And I was trying to catch them. I'm like egging them on, like fucking bring the food up, feed me. I was trying to catch them.
Yeah. Yeah, I was at a gig last year, and I'm pretty much up the front, and I keep getting hit in the back of the head. And my missus said, "Someone's throwing cans at you," and I'm like, "What?" And I went up to this guy later that night, and I said, "Oh, fucking no, someone was throwing cans at me," and he goes, "Yeah, that was me, but I wasn't throwing them at you. I was throwing them at the band." I said, "That's not nice." And he ended up being in a band of his own that was supposed to play that night, but their bass guitarist got sick, had the COVID, so she couldn't play, so they didn't play. And the cunt, like being in a band, the cunt's fucking throwing cans at a band, you know. Well, that's bad band etiquette.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like a motorhead. Got 3 songs at the playroom. 3 songs. Some dickhead with a blonde flat top decides to keep throwing bottles at Lemmy. We got 3 songs. So, tell us all about what's going to be happening in the future. Like, are you guys going to stick together now, or is this just a dead way to and fucking go your own way or something?
No, we're kicking it. We're kicking on. As long as we're still having fun.
Yeah. We work on new material and stuff, so yeah.
Put out some new shit.
Yeah, man. We'll be hopefully be around for a few years now. But
We got a lot of talent sitting there and a lot of passion and a lot of shit on the back burner and just gonna keep fucking punching them out while it's making us good. Like some of my best times is I don't play live to fucking impress the crowd. Don't give a fuck, you know. I want to make myself move. I want to give myself goosebumps. I want to get to the end of the fucking song and go, yes, fucking nailed it. And that happens more often than anything else in the practice room.
Yep.
Some of my best, my best feelings playing fucking music is in the practice room. When you fucking nail something, you get 5 guys to fucking nail something. That gives me the best feeling. I get goosebumps talking about it.
when you get your sound dialed in, everything crunches like less than mosquitoes.
But you know, one person, one time is hard, 2 people, twice, 3 people ain't, you know, fucking 3 times as hard, it's 6 times as hard, 4 people ain't fucking 8 times as hard, it's 16, 32. And you get 5 people that are gonna get everything fucking perfect.
Yeah.
That's why when you get a band of brothers together that fucking have that common passion and that's what drives you, man. That's what keeps you creating new music. That's what fucking makes you play live.
As long as you're having fun.
I used to think about it like, who did I say? Mighty Boss Tones. Well, how many people in that band? There's probably about 12 people.
Yeah, the Cat Empire and stuff. Anyone with a heap of horns usually got fucking tons of people on stage.
And one guy that just dances.
Yeah.
Does nothing but dance.
Yeah, how many blowhard over the biggest put up?
Imagine trying to split the fucking band takings for the night.
Yeah.
Probably.
Pretty hard to split fuck all usually.
You'd get nothing,
Live
wouldn't
now.
You get nothing anyway.
Yeah, well, that's right. And venues are actually asking bands to pay to play.
Yeah, I've heard of that. That's fun.
That's
Oh,
bullshit.
I've never paid to play.
No fucking way.
So you're not going to get paid all the time, but the pay to play is fucked up.
But you kind of pay to play anyway, you know, because you come to practice every fucking week or whatever you try for the gig. You like your own fucking gear.
Yeah.
And you know, so you're definitely doing it for a passion. You're not going to make any money out of it.
Oh, for sure.
It's money, that's for sure.
No.
And you know, gone are the days where someone's going to go, oh, fucking, yeah, your music's great, or whatever record company gives you $1 million if you do a few albums for them and they print a heap of fucking CDs. No one prints fucking CDs, presses CDs anymore, you know. It's just not. You're not. If you want to make money, you're not a fucking musician. You're a merchandiser.
It's all about fucking
Or a YouTuber.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Influencer.
Yeah, no, definitely. So, keep going about the future of Tomohung. I want to hear more.
Future.
Oh.
Well, we've got this tour coming up, obviously, so that'll probably dial in our live sound a lot. Because you don't know what it's like until you're up on stage and you can jam in the jam room, you know, for 6 months or whatever, but until you get out there on the stage and play it through a good system, then you know that it's fucking good, you know. So
Get your live sound together, yeah.
Yeah, your live sound
It's a
on
different
stage,
story, yeah.
it's a different thing. Like you can sound like shit in the jam room and then get on the live stage and it's fucking top notch, you know. So
That's
just
what I reckon it's going to happen to me. Because I haven't been on stage. It's going to sound shit.
That-
I just go, whoa.
Baz has never been on stage, so he's newbie to it all. He's never been in a band, so it's going to be an eye-opening experience for him
No,
going.
the first gig is cherry popped.
But it's different a lot of the time,
Cherry
especially as a guitarist. You can't hear yourself because even that, you ask for more fallback or whatever, you don't get it. I mean, you know, you got your amp there or whatever, but all that sounds in front of you, out front house speakers, and sometimes you just got to play how you fucking feel, and hopefully it comes out the front house speakers.
Yeah.
All right, you can't even fucking shit when you're there.
So we'll get this tour out of the road, and then
We've got some local gigs to play around here, all our local haunts and stuff where we'll be peppering them. And I mean, we've already got a couple just from word of mouth or whatever. Oh, you guys, yeah, fucking we'll put you on. Yeah.
It seems a lot harder to put on gigs up there than it is down here.
yeah, venues. Sort of, you know, someone recently like King Lear's thrown and Bad Luck Bar has closed down. Most of them are like dive bars, which is fine. Like for some of the punk bands, just play there no matter what. But the glorified sort of metal bands, like the bands that want to play bigger venues or bigger stages, better sound systems, they struggle because obviously you've got higher fees to hire bigger venues, and bands don't want to organise it. They don't want to organise.
Yeah.
They just want to play. They want to play.
Yeah. So it's the punk bands and the indie bands and all that sort of stuff doing shit at the moment in the smaller venues that we've got up here. And there's festivals up here, but to get on a festival like Mansfield Tavern or something like that, you've got to have a bit of hype behind you.
Bit of hype and a lot of contacts too. You know what I mean? It's just with everything I suppose. You get in your own little group, and it's like just a little group, you know, and it doesn't sort of stay in. Like, I mean, we'll play, say, Ipswich. I mean, Ipswich to Red Bank is not real far, you know, it's fucking 20 k's as the crow flies, but, you know, the bands that play down there are totally different, you know, to the ones that play in Ipswich City, you know, and it's like, fuck, man, they're putting on a metal show every fucking second Friday night down there at Red Bank. Try and get ourselves on with them, but, you know, they've got their tight knit little thing, you know, but the good thing what we do up here is, I think it's starting to get more universal. We're putting on a punk band with a fucking two-piece prog fucking experimental stuff, and then you know the next dudes will be 16-year-olds playing fucking European metal, and the next one will be an Aussie punk band with a fucking chick singer, and you know, but that's really good because you put on a metal show, you'll get fucking 40 metalheads there every time.
Yeah.
You put someone with a punk band, you know, and it mixes all together, and it just creates a much better fucking cloud for musicians, I suppose. You get more people at the venue if you put different genres on.
Yeah.
It's different too, because in the 90s and that, there was a lot of those, there wasn't many venues, like heaps of dive bars and pokey little joints now that play out. You know, where a few people would be like a big crowd in the joint because they're small, but back in the 90s, last time I was playing, it was like, you know, Racing Tavern, it was like, pack it out, you know, it's hard to get a gig back then. Yeah. You know what I mean? There wasn't many venues, and you know, it's hard to get a gig. So,
well, you'd have to fucking try and get 300 people there before you'd even get any of the door money.
and also for the big pubs and that, like all the back line, every band is bringing up their own back line up. So in between the sets, there'd be half-hour downtime where they fully set up on the drum kit and that. But back then, with no internet and no phone, people didn't give a shit. They fucking sit there in anticipation, waiting for the next act. Whereas nowadays, you give half an hour to change drum kits and back line.
People
fucking leave. So you got to have, you know, bands come out and share in the back line. So that's a big difference I've noticed in the 25-year hiatus I've had.
Yeah.
And short sets, you know, I mean, you know, half an hour, 40 minutes is a fucking big set now, even if there's only 4 bands, but quite often, you know, there'll be like 6 bands or whatever. Everyone gets their half hour, which is all right for old guys like us. I couldn't do a fucking 3-hour set anymore.
Fuck that. Even an hour. Fuck that.
But that's our philosophy, you know. We just get on there and fucking play loud and fast and fucking smash it, and yeah. Fucking thing. It's love it.
Remember the Space Juniors?
Who?
They there we go. Fuck what's in the street. I think it's Christmas, wouldn't you? They just took my fucking
Space.
mind fucking phone.
Something.
Yeah, no, it's Space Juniors. They play 30 songs in 40 minutes, maybe 35.
Sort of like anal cunt.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, you got half an hour. You got half an hour, so you'll fucking squeeze your 8 songs in there. So no bullshit in between or whatever. You know, it's you get in and you fucking smash it and yeah, get the crowd fucking. You know, it keeps that crowd on edge too. You know, there's not that half an hour in between where people are getting fucking smashed drunk at the bar or whatever. And yeah, the music mostly, I suppose.
Yeah. Hold my spot for me. I was sitting right there. Yeah. Anyway, children. Do you have children?
Have what?
Children.
Oh, children.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chrissy has.
Yeah, I got 4 kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got 8.
I got none of my own. I got some fucking some step kids.
I got 1.
Well, the question is really, would you let your children listen to your music?
I'd say
My kids, our kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kid listens to all my music. He's into fucking everything. He's 24 though, so
Yeah. But my kids go, oh my God. And my wife was doing it at the beginning. She's going, punk is pornographic. It is. It's just like, look at the words, blah, 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 blah. And then the kids will come in and turn on their fucking music and it'll be like, I'm going to piss on your grave, going to shit the dick, you nigger, shit the, you know what I'm fucking, yeah, punk is real bad, you know?
no worse than gangster rap.
Fucking, I've got kids, fucking the youngest is 12, listening to this shit, and you're telling me that there's something wrong with punk, and like, fuck. That argument's just never going to be won. You know what I mean?
they're gonna like what they like.
Yeah.
But she's because I try to take her as many gigs as I can. She's actually really enjoying it. Thank fuck. Because we've been like 30 years together. You gotta. It's taken me 26 for her to start getting into the music that I fucking I'm devoted to. So you're gonna go one. Okay, you're gonna bring out an album. Obviously, is that coming before your June tour, or are you gonna get in studio after?
What was the question?
Album.
If you obviously you've got some songs, you're gonna bring out an album, because you're back together now and everything. Is that gonna be before June, or are you gonna get in the studio after the tour in June?
Probably after the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a bit to put in here. I'd see a lot of bands just put stuff out before they actually play it live. I think it's a bit arse about myself. I'd rather take the songs out and test them, see what people like they don't, and pick the better songs out of a lot of them.
Fair enough.
And we've got so many more songs to write. Like
Yeah.
could be even better than the 25-year-old songs, obviously. But we probably want to record everything.
When we do record everything, I got an 8-track digital recorder like set up here, and when we record all the jams. I mean, I'd like to be able to get shit together on that, and maybe then we only need to send it off to get mastered. You know, we don't have to pay big dollars to fucking go in the studios. Fucking.
We're also talking about doing like a live, recording live in the studio.
But live recordings are pretty fucking good now.
Yeah, live punk band recordings are back in the day. You know, like it's.
That's what the hard on was at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, they just recorded themselves fucking just playing, like no one in the booth singing or fucking anything. It was just boom, hardcore, right now, in your face.
Yeah.
Or
You know?
or genuine.
And you don't want to just keep overdubbing and adding effects and adding fucking bits and parts and stuff like that in the studio. You can't recreate live, you know?
Yeah. You want
Especially the music we're playing.
you want it to be true to its sound, you know, as much as it can be. Like play live.
Yeah, I'm looking so forward to seeing it. It's going to be great.
And we're looking forward to playing. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fucking great.
Yeah.
Straight out of the bat.
Yeah,
On tour.
On tour.
You're playing with Sean.
Uh-huh.
You're playing with Shawnee's Angels, which is like, fuck, man. Like, you're going to have a ball. You're going to have the best fun because they're just young kids, fucking.
Yeah.
I came up here a couple of months ago, man, and I sort of got a chance to see them a couple of times, man, and I love them, mate. They're really good, you know?
Yeah.
So, they're starting around supporting all the bands throughout all, like the whole.
Chrissy goes to all the fucking shows.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it.
Catch me hanging off somewhere.
Hanging off the rafters.
Hanging off the rafters.
You'll dig the venue in Wollongong too.
Yep.
It's actually an old service station.
No, that's cool.
I've always wanted to buy a service station and fucking live in it, eh? Really, yeah. I drive past the band and one's got, man, I want to buy that and live there.
Yeah, like I can bring my kids to the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, it is. It's excellent. I took them to Josh's, the Radio Rejects that you're playing with. It was his 40th last week, and he put on 10 bands at the survey. Fuck me, it was a good night. But yeah, the kids came along, and it was like, no, fuck.
That's awesome.
It's actually good to fucking watch, you know. They're blah, 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 saying now, telling me who they are.
Yeah.
Then on the way home, I listen to boom, boom. Hey, brother, what are you doing, bro? And I couldn't say turn this shit off because they just listened to 5 hours of punk. So, I couldn't say, I don't want to hear this.
But it's also good for kids to know that music, and from my opinion, like fucking real raw fucking raw music it's still performed on fucking stages. It's not some dude sitting in their basement with a fucking looper and
Exactly.
a couple of MIDI fucking keyboards and just puts it all together themselves. I mean,
Yeah.
It's that band of brothers who fucking are putting this together and creating it.
Sweating it, bleeding it on stage.
Yeah. When I was living in Glebe in the 80s, Andrew Denton, I don't know if you know Andrew Denton. Well, he lived like this side he lived, and on the other side was the guy that got shot in the face by the task force. It was in the 80s anyway. And I was at a party at Andrew Denton's, and I was talking to that Colette. I think we're alone now.
Yeah. Ring my bell.
Yeah.
And she told, Colette, and she told me that, like, she goes, it's pretty embarrassing, but my voice is 5 different people. It was like, what? Yeah, it's 5 different people singing, and they brought it into one.
Oh, yeah, tracked it.
And that's Colette.
Wow.
Like, yeah. And she told me that, like, she wasn't embarrassed or anything. I was embarrassed for her.
Yeah.
But, she was pissed. But it was still, she said, yeah, fucking, it's not just my voice, it's 4 other people.
Wow.
And 5 of them doing it.
Obviously, that's what the record company wanted, so like a creative thing, sort of, almost like a boy band or whatever. Or whack them all together, and your voice, and they go, that's all right, let's get some other cuts in.
Yeah. like the guys that did the score for Romper Stomper, like they were all just session musicians.
Yeah.
If you were going to do like a score for a movie, what genre of movie would you like? Would you prefer to do the score of?
Have to be something to a crime, I reckon.
Yeah.
A bit of underbelly kind of shit.
Bank robbers. Putting on some fucking fast, heavy Aussie punk to get the fuck away from that bank and get chased by the cops.
Yeah, like
Playing some Tomohung.
like Idiot Box. Remember Idiot Box?
Yeah.
Fucking they that fucking X song. What was it? Fucking yeah. Anyway, and they did the God song. They had some band doing God, My Pal, some female band. I can't remember the names. But yeah, that's the kind of movie. It was a crime story and it had some good punk fucking music in it too. It was great.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have a break after the tour, or are you just on a roll now? You're just gonna get fucking straight through, bang, 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 bang.
Don't really know yet. Just got playing it all by ear, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, really playing it all by ear.
Yeah.
You know, we got the confidence. We'll just fucking go with the flow.
I think we're open as most of the shows, aren't we?
Yeah, we're opening because we're still fresh. So we want to be opening.
And that's good. Then we can just sit back and watch the other bands.
Yeah.
Along the old
Yeah.
huh?
So are you all set up there to play? Are you behind you?
Not really yet. Oh, not really yet.
Not really.
Yeah,
but
yeah. That's all.
Feeling. We could have finished it off with a bit of a tune from you. So that's all right.
We probably could.
it might.
Take it.
If we got that shit set up over here, we'd have to move it. I haven't got a camera or whatever. The camera's in the screen and the fucking telly and the monitoring. Yeah. Just have to wait till we're down there.
Yeah. No, that's all right. Keep me in suspense.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're still going to perfect the songs.
Have you any advice to the young blokes coming up now? Wanting to be rock stars or just wanting to play punk?
Don't expect to get paid. Don't expect a pat on the back. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself and your fucking bandmates, not for trying to please the crowd or fucking making people happy. Make your fucking self happy, I reckon.
Respect.
Yeah, that's a true venue. Yeah.
Follow the etiquette, follow the rules as such, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank the other bands. Yeah.
Stay around and watch the other.
Stay around and watch the other bands.
Yeah, watch the other band.
Oh, yeah, fucking nice.
Don't leave straight after you play.
Yeah.
Which happened not that long ago. And again with Josh and Radio Reject.
Especially if they're putting you on the show.
Yeah, well he had, and
Yeah.
it was, and like he had one guy up there. He had one guy up there with the drum kit, guitar, bass, and everything, but they were mannequins. And this one dude on vocals, and he was singing, and he like at the start it was fucking hilarious. At the start of it, it kind of went out of tune, and he goes, "Fucking, what are you doing, Jimmy?" And he like
Slap around it.
all on his laptop because Jimmy said, "Fuck, mate, just my fingers slipped." And then it's straight back into it, and fucking it was mad.
That's
But
good
he
performance,
left
man.
after
That's
his
good
play.
performance. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Every band before Radio Rejects left after they played, and it sucked because I got up and sung a song with Radio Rejects to fucking hardly anyone. I finally fucking attacked my demons.
Yeah.
Got up there and fucking no one was there to watch me. It was sad.
One
You
of
guys,
the bands I play in, I put a show on, and every band that played before us left before we played. So hence,
Yeah, that's
fuckers are never getting another gig with me ever again.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have to come up and use our fucking backline and shit, and yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that.
But also, stick to your set times and stuff too, you know.
Don't overplay it. Yeah.
Yeah, stick to your set times. If there's 4 or 5 bands playing, you know, especially if it's somewhere like we play a gig at a bowl club or whatever. And every band we were last on, and every band fucking
Bring a friend.
yeah, bring a friend. Every band played an extra song, and by the time we fucking got up, they fucking managed to come.
And
You got fucking 2 minutes.
start when you're supposed to start.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Be a little bit professional. About it. Get your gear on in a timely fashion, and yeah.
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 Yeah. Remember when we got
That sort of shit comes with experience.
Time. But like, imagine if been to that Guns N' Roses gig and fucking you're in the crowd and you had to wait 2.5 hours
Axl Rose.
for the band to actually come on. Do you remember that thing with Guns N' Roses? I think it was Eastern Creek or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Axl Rose mainly.
Yeah, of course. And when that was scary when
Right.
fucking
Opening solo.
he was given the opportunity to sing for AC/DC.
Oh,
Like, no way. It was horrible.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys have been wonderful. Really appreciate it. Hey, wish we had more time to talk, but I've got to keep it to an hour because it's just too hard to fucking get out the same day or the next day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in.
Fucking done a 4-hour. Back at the beginning, we did a 4-hour one with this band from Canada. 4 fucking hours. We were talking about everything but music near the end.
Well, we'll do another one after we fucking come down there and play, and you know, the music added in there. So.
We're going to do like a group sort of one just before the tour or not? Like,
Yeah, definitely.
like Dead Weight Sort of Angels, like Dead Weight Sort of Angels, like, you know, we'd probably be hook up with Dead Weight and do it in a room like this with the other band from up here, and like Shawnee Angels will obviously be down there. So I think there's a group chat, that's what I'm talking about doing, maybe.
Oh, for sure. Have you heard of Top Noble?
Yep.
Yeah, we're actually doing a one-off thing that I haven't done yet. We're actually going to go to a pub and it's got lounges, and we're actually going to do the interviews just sitting on the lounges. It's going to be like together
Yeah.
instead of like this, and we can do that when you guys come down.
Yeah.
I might spend like 15 minutes talking to each band.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And then Combi Dave, he can put it all together and make a fucking a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be up for that.
Really up for that,
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
A little bit easier.
All right, guys.
Cool.
Thank you so much for fucking saying yes. Thank you for excusing the unprofessionalism I try to make.
Send us.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
All right.
All right, brother. Awesome.
You sure he's loud?